So just thinking of how this story is kind of about excess. There's the three trials that the king tries to put Dummling through, or I don't know if they're trials or just sort of impossible tasks, right? But he
Mm.
does them seemingly without complaint. He has to find someone who could, um, a man who can drink a cellar full of wine, and he goes back into the forest and he finds someone who's, needs to drink a cellar full of wine practically. And he comes, and then, the king seemingly invents another weird, impossible task of someone who can eat a mountain of bread. And he finds someone like that. And finally, he has to find a um, a boat that can sail on land and water, a ship that can sail on land and water. And he does that. Yeah, seemingly without complaint. You and I had talked about how that may be a sign of Dumling's versatility, kind of his adaptability. Um, and I had pointed out how it's seemingly like kind of a paradox, right? A ship that can sail on the land also, but there's a lot of paradoxes in sort of spiritual gifts, right? Like
Mhm.
they're kind of magical in that maybe they can help you do seemingly impossible or opposite kinds of things, and that's seemingly comes from kind of the nimbleness of mind that happens from sort of some kind of spiritual progress or spiritual awakening where your mind is more connected than than it than it was before, and you can understand things in sort of a much more kind of complex and unconventional way, which is, again, a link to seemingly dumbling there.